Good morning. It is approximately 10 after 8 in the morning, Friday, the 13th. Got a big day today. Well, big day for me. I know it's not very big, but it's a big day for me. About 10 miles. I should be able to hit the trail here in the next 15 minutes or so. I just wanted to say good morning. Slept very well and warm. I'm not feeling great this morning. Once I get moving, I think I'll be alright though. I'm all packed up, except for a few minor things that go in the pockets. Oh, for breakfast I had pita with peanut butter and jelly, and a cup of coffee, and stuff's already fitting in my pack better, so that's good news. By the end of this trip, I'll be ultralight, or close enough to it, so maybe I'm gonna get finished going, and I will catch you on the trail. Got out right at 8:30. And remember how I said everything was fitting in the back? A lot easier now? Well, yeah, things will fit a lot easier if you forget to pack stuff. I had stuff up on a shelf. Totally forgot about it. So I had to redo it. Everything still fits, but I was kind of impressed by how well things were fitting. Now I'm less impressed, so. But okay, we're on the approach trail back to the trail. And then 9+ miles to the next shelter. Beautiful country. It's about 10 o'clock now, so I've covered about 2 miles in an hour and a half. I can live with that pace. It's Friday the 13th, and I'm not a big fan of Friday the 13th. I know superstitions and blah, 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 but I lost my grandmother on Friday the 13th, a long time ago. I've had 3 different car accidents on Friday the 13th. I've got speeding tickets on Friday the 13th. And it usually is a crappy day. And like I said, I don't think it's because it's Friday the 13th. I think it's just coinky-dink. But God, I hate Friday the 13th. So I guess this is the best way to spend it, is surrounded by trees instead of people, and walking instead of cars. Yeah, I'll take this. Oh, a nice little treat here after that last water source at Griswold Shelter, or whatever the hell it was. That was a nightmare. A lot of water. I'll be filling up here. Make sure it works. Oh yeah. Got her full of water. I cameled up, drank a liter, and then filled my liter up. Should be good to go. I think I was a little thirsty anyway because of that water last night, but you can see we're near Seven Springs. Would anyone like to ski? Meet me on the slopes. Here we are at Seven Springs. I don't know if this is the top of the ski slope or whatever, but we're up here. Quite posh, if you ask me. And the trail's over there. I just want to come over here and get a better shot of this. And if you recall, this is not our first ski slope that we've been on. Well, somehow I wandered off course. Apparently I'm at Lake Tahoe. It's a beautiful ass lake on top of the mountain. I don't know if this is a spring run into it, if it's a filtration system. But I'm pretty sure that's a blaze for the trail. So we're going to walk up here and see what we can see. I might have got turned around here. It's about noon. Gone about 4 miles today. Got another 4.5 to go. Decided to stop and take a little lunch. Take the pack off my shoulders, let the weight just sit on the log. I don't know if you can see the log. A bunch of peanut butter and cheese crackers and crushed Pop-Tarts. Chocolate fudge flavor. And some Element water. Element does not sponsor this video. Yet. Let's break up my electrolytes. So I'm going to sit here about 10-15 minutes just to relax my shoulder. And then head on down the highway. Been a beautiful day. been a great day. Seven Springs was beautiful. Lake Tahoe was beautiful. It's just been an overall, well, this is day 5, and this has been overall 5 days of awesomeness. So I can feel my legs get a little bit stronger. Wish my neck was a little bit better, but this should help. So, all right, I'll shut up. Mile marker 29. 3.5 miles to go. Whew. Tell me this ain't some Ichabod Crane kind of stuff. Legend of Sleepy Hollow. It is that time of year. I just thought it was pretty and spooky at the same time. Mile marker 30. There's a better view. Mile marker 30. Whew. I've walked 30 miles of the Laurel Highlands hiking trail. Other than maybe Disney World, I don't think I've walked 30 miles of anything. And well, 30 miles is not a big deal. It's only 30 miles. Where I was 2 years ago. I'll take it. 2 years ago, I was sitting on a sofa, lamenting world events and other life activities at that time. 2 years ago, I was sitting on the sofa, feeling sorry for myself. Two years ago, I could never imagine hiking anything, let alone 30 miles on a trail. Mile and a half to go. Mile 32. If everything's right with the world, this should be the last mile marker of the day. We shall see. But shelters are supposedly at 32 and a half. Here's hoping. I'm not sure if this meets OSHA's standard, so I will not dally under this monolith at all. Interesting. I don't know if the microphone is picking that up. There's some kind of industry off to my right, which will be the sun setting behind me to the north of where I am right now. I don't know what kind of industry it is, but anyway, as I was saying, maybe this would pick it up better or worse on this one, but there's some sort of industry off above me or to the north of me. If I had to guess, what's that lumber mill? Because we're right near Forbes National Forest. And every once in a while it sounds like there's a saw going through there, so. But I found it interesting. GoPro's dead. Again. I'm at the shelters. I'm at shelter number 3. Rangers actually did come by, checking reservations. I explained to them what I was doing, whether if somebody didn't show up here, that I'd be taking this. It says with tent site. They checked to make sure I had a tent site reserved. It's the same price whether you have a tent or whether you have a shelter. And he was real cool. He understood that if, nobody showed up here, I was going to crash in here. But if not, then he let me know I had to vacate, which completely understandable. Reservations are reservations. So it is about 10 to 6. I'm really hoping whoever reserved this doesn't show up. A group of, I think they're scouts, did show up. Whole bunch of kids and I think 3 adults. And they have 2 shelters and a bunch of tents reserved. A bunch of little kids, like Cub Scouts. I don't know, the Boy Scouts, Cub Scouts is my guess. And it was funny, the one leader, the one adult, had a backpack on, and he was carrying somebody's backpack on his front. So he was wearing 2 backpacks, one on the back and one on his front. And I said to him, is that one of them new front packs? And he laughed. But they were boisterous, happy kids, and they're over there across the gully there, just having a good old time, gathering firewood and running around, having a good time. I wish I'd have taken my kids. We went camping a couple times, but I wish I had, at least my boy, taken him backpacking. Regrets. And yes, I wish I'd have taken my boy fishing. He still busts my ass about never taking him fishing. One of these days, me and him are gonna go boat and go fishing or something. So, but I'm just sitting here, smoking my pipe, enjoying the sunset, and I can still hear that, whatever that industrial thing, I can still hear it, which is nice for me. I have tinnitus, and absolute silence just drives me up a wall. So that little background noise, just that little bit of white noise in the back, is very nice. But for those who are going to hike this trail, they do come and check reservations. I've never had one checked before, but I was here. I guess maybe it's because it's Friday night. They came by and checked reservations. So if you're going to hike this trail, make sure you have reservations of one sort or another. So I don't know if there's a fine or if they just collect collect your fee when they check by, but they were nice and friendly and all checked in. So I'm going to hang out here for a little while. I haven't set up or anything yet. Still got my backpack all together. This way, if these folks who do have this reservation do show up, I can just get out of here real quick for them. And if I have to set up my tent in the dark, I'll set up my tent in the dark. Good practice. It is supposed to rain pretty good tonight, so I'm hoping they don't show up. Sometime after 2 a.m. it's supposed to rain, and it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so I'll be hiking in the rain tomorrow, which, like I said, is something I had planned on whenever I looked at the weather for this thru-hike. And again, it's practice. I don't want to hike in the rain, but I'm going to have to hike in the rain next year anyway, so it's good practice, and we'll go from there. It's going to be a high of 52 tomorrow, so it's going to be chilly tomorrow. So, I'll have my raincoat on. Hopefully that'll keep me warm. So, I don't think I'm going to do too much more video tonight. Because, who knows what's going to show up. But if you don't hear from me again, I'll catch you all in the morning.